Before we jump into part 4, let's quickly remember what happened last time. Chapter 7 Recap. The ship Demeter arrives mysteriously at Whitby with all its crew dead. On the same night, a large black dog jumps from the ship and disappears, while Lucy begins sleepwalking and strange dark events start happening near the graveyard. Let's continue with the next part. Mina writes in her diary late at night. She is very tired after spending the day walking with Lucy. They laugh together, drink tea, and enjoy the beautiful seaside. Lucy seems happier and healthier than before. Mina hopes Lucy's sleepwalking problem is ending. Mina also thinks about Jonathan and worries because she still has no news from him. Later that night, Mina suddenly wakes up feeling afraid. She checks Lucy's bed and discovers Lucy is gone. The front door is open, so Mina runs outside to search for her. The town is dark and silent. From a distance, Mina sees Lucy lying on their favorite bench near the churchyard. She also sees a strange dark figure bending over Lucy. When Mina calls Lucy's name, the dark figure disappears. Mina reaches Lucy and finds her asleep, breathing heavily. Mina wraps Lucy in a shawl and carefully wakes her up. Lucy follows Mina home quietly like a child. Mina worries about Lucy's health and reputation. She does not want anyone to know Lucy was sleepwalking outside at night. Back home, Lucy asks Mina not to tell anyone, especially her mother. Mina agrees. The next morning, Lucy actually looks healthier. Mina notices 2 tiny red marks are very important later in the story. More strange nights. The following nights become strange again. Lucy tries to leave the room while asleep. Mina locks the door to keep her safe. One night, Mina sees a large bat flying outside the window in the moonlight. The bat flies near Lucy's window and toward the abbey. Mina Murray receives a letter saying that Jonathan Harker is alive in a hospital in Budapest. Jonathan was very sick after terrible experiences. Mina becomes emotional and prepares to travel to him and care for him. Sister Agatha says Jonathan suffered from a dangerous brain fever. During his illness, he talked about wolves, blood, demons, ghosts. She warns Mina to protect Jonathan from fear and excitement because his mind is still weak. Renfield suddenly changes his behavior. He says, "The master is at hand." Dr. Seward thinks Renfield may be becoming dangerously insane. During the night, Renfield escapes from the asylum through a window. Dr. Seward and the workers chase him through the darkness. Renfield is found near the old house called Carfax. He speaks to someone unseen and says, "Master, I am your servant." This strongly suggests he is serving Count Dracula. When the men try to catch him, Renfield fights like a wild animal. He is finally chained and locked safely inside the asylum. Mina Harker arrives in Budapest and finally sees Jonathan Harker. Jonathan is very thin, pale, and weak. He remembers little about the terrible events that happened to him. Mina decides not to force him to remember because she fears it may hurt his mind again. Jonathan gives Mina his diary and tells her the truth about his terrible experiences is inside. He does not want to remember it. She may read it if necessary. He asks Mina to keep it secret unless duty forces them to face the past again. This shows deep trust between husband and wife. Mina and Jonathan are married in the hospital. Mina becomes very emotional and happy. She wraps Jonathan's diary with ribbon and seals it using her wedding ring as a promise of trust and loyalty. Lucy Westenra writes to Mina and says she feels much healthier. She spends time with Arthur Holmwood, walking, riding, rowing, fishing, playing tennis. Lucy says she has stopped sleepwalking. Renfield suddenly becomes calmer at night. Dr. Seward notices Renfield grows quiet when the moon rises. he becomes violent again before sunrise. He keeps saying, "I can wait." This makes Dr. Seward suspicious that some outside force controls him. One night Renfield escapes again and runs to the old chapel near Carfax. Dr. Seward sees a huge bat flying silently across the moonlit sky. After seeing the bat, Renfield suddenly becomes calm and obedient. This suggests a connection between the bat and Count Dracula. Later, Lucy writes in her diary that she feels weak and frightened again. She cannot explain why, but she feels tired, nervous, afraid. The dark mystery around her is beginning again. Lucy Westenra has another terrible night. She hears scratching sounds at the window and wakes feeling very weak, pale, unable to breathe well. Her throat also hurts, and she feels frightened without knowing why. Arthur Holmwood becomes deeply worried about Lucy's health. He writes to Dr. John Seward asking him to secretly examine Lucy because she looks worse every day. Her mother is also seriously ill. He fears something is harming Lucy mentally or physically. Dr. Seward visits Lucy and notices she acts cheerful in front of her mother. Once alone, she becomes exhausted and sad. He discovers her blood seems normal. Physically she should be healthy, but she has breathing problems and frightening dreams. Lucy also tells him about her old sleepwalking problem. Dr. Seward asks his famous teacher, Professor Abraham Van Helsing, to come help Lucy. Van Helsing is a brilliant doctor, a scientist, very intelligent and experienced. He quickly travels from Amsterdam to examine Lucy. After carefully examining Lucy, Van Helsing says she has lost blood, but she is not naturally anemic. There must be another hidden cause. He becomes very serious and mysterious, suggesting the situation may be life and death. Meanwhile, Renfield suddenly becomes violently insane again at noon. It takes several men to control him. Afterward, he falls into deep sadness and silence, making Dr. Seward even more suspicious that a dark force is affecting him. Renfield suddenly changes his behavior again. Dr. Seward finds him calm, polite, collecting flies again. Renfield apologizes for his violent actions and asks for his notebook, more sugar for the flies. He begins acting like his old self again. For a moment, Renfield looks deeply sad and says, "All over. He has deserted me." This suggests that the mysterious master he followed may have abandoned him. Dr. Seward becomes even more curious about what controls Renfield's mind. Later that evening, as the sun begins to set, Renfield suddenly becomes violently insane again. Dr. Seward notices Renfield grows calmer exactly when the sun disappears. His strange behavior seems connected to certain times of day. This makes Seward suspect some dark supernatural influence. After calming down, Renfield throws away the sugar, releases the flies, throws away the box. Then he says, "I am sick of all that rubbish." His sudden mood changes confuse Dr. Seward even more. At first, Lucy Westenra seems healthier again. Dr. Seward sends telegrams to Professor Abraham Van Helsing saying, "Lucy is improving, she is sleeping better, her color is returning." Suddenly everything becomes worse again. Dr. Seward sends an urgent telegram to Van Helsing, "Terrible change for the worse. Come at once." This shows that Lucy's mysterious illness has become very dangerous. The story's tension increases as the characters realize something evil is getting stronger. Subscribe for more dark Gothic horror stories and classic vampire tales. Like the video if you enjoyed this chapter. Comment your favorite Dracula moment below.